Okay, Jules Nerdy, show them how it's done. This is only the season premiere, so don't get nervous. Okay. Well, greetings, nerds. Welcome to a new season of If Foods Were Drawn as Humans. Now, if you aren't familiar with this series, it's where I would draw famous food products as humans. Keep in mind, I'm not the best at drawing humans, but I just feel like this is a pretty fun challenge, a way to improve my human drawings. Yeah, eventually I'll get there. And this is a spin-off series to If Social Media Apps Were Drawn as Cities. That's where I would draw famous social media platforms as cities, depending on the layout, the design, famous users, all of that, etc., or etc. So yeah, I'm excited for the first episode, season 2 of If Foods Are Drawn as Humans. I'm excited to start a new season of this series. In the last season that I did 15 human drawings. I did 15 spicy products as human drawings, so that was pretty fun. And I want to change up the style of how I do these cartoon drawings of humans. Instead of doing the spicy products again for this season, I'm not going to do that because that's just weird, and I want to give other food products a chance. For this season, I'm going to draw famous candy bars, famous candies as humans, starting with Snickers. Alright, without any further ado, let's go ahead and start the drawing. By the way, I started this drawing with pencil. I don't know if you could tell that I started off with pencil. Alright, let's go ahead and get to work. So the Snickers bar was first introduced, it first became a thing in the year 1930 during the 20th century, 1930. So that was 90 years ago. It's crazy that it's almost a decade old. Not a decade, what the heck am I saying? A century old. It's almost, in just 10 years from now, it's gonna turn 100 years old. So that's a century. Snickers is actually one of my favorite candies. I love Snickers, I really do. It's actually my second favorite candy, and it has various brands such as Almond, Peanut Butter, Crisper, Minis, Bites, and even the original, and other various brands out there. But Snickers, the original kind, will always be number one, in my opinion. I don't know if you nerds agree with me, but the original Snickers will always be number one. It will always be the most popular, I guess, flavor. It's not really a flavor. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I love Snickers, and it was created by this candy company called Mars, which is a successful, huge company that makes not only Snickers, but other candies out there, other brands that are candy. Okay, I just got through tracing over with two markers, a black one and a brown one. The brown one is for his hair, and the black is just like for the rest of him, for the rest of this drawing. I'm not gonna lie here, this kind of reminds me of the Fallout cartoon guy, Pip-Boy, I believe that's his name, Pip-Boy. kind of reminds me of this. Alright, it's time for the most exciting part of the drawing, and that is adding color. Let's get to that. To those who aren't familiar with Snickers, Snickers is obviously a candy bar that contains nougat, which is covered with pieces of peanuts and caramel, and all of that stuff is covered in chocolate. Then you get yourself a Snickers bar, that mighty, scrumptious, tasty Snickers bar. Well, it's not mighty, it's a small candy. Now, here's a little fun fact about Snickers. Snickers is actually named after the Mars family's horse. There's this video on YouTube. It's actually a Vine video. It's not that old actually. I believe it's like 5 years old approximately. So it's a few years old. It's pretty old actually. It's not that old actually. Okay, let's just get to the detail. Let's get further into the detail here. So there's this video on YouTube. It's called My Snickers Vine. It's a pretty stupid, absurd, but also it's a pretty funny Vine video about Snickers. And it involves two guys, and one of the guys eats the Snickers from another guy. So the guy that takes a bite of the Snickers, he grabbed it from a plate from another guy that was about to enjoy the Snickers bar. It's a pretty funny, pretty stupid video, but it's also very short. It's less than 10 seconds long. That's how short it is. Yeah, Vines are like that. Vine videos are like that. And there's a lot of Snickers commercials out there that involves a lot of celebrities, a crap ton of celebrities, such as Betty White, Danny Trejo, Robin Williams, Rowan Atkinson, Elton John, William Dafoe, and even Joe Pesci, and even more celebrities, which is crazy. I don't feel like mentioning all of these celebrities because the number is pretty ridiculous, pretty darn ridiculous. Well, work here is done. Okay, nerds, here is the finished drawing of Snickers bar as a human. Clearly, it's a guy. Seems like I'm trying to make myself turn into a cartoonist because of how I drew this. Some of these outlines here are mighty thick. He's wearing a white suit, he's happy. He has that cheesy smile, brown hair that's shiny. He has his hands in his pocket. He has a little bit of red. He has brown pants, black leather shoes. I guess this man is happy with his job interview, and he's looking forward to his first day of job, first day of work. He has a blue tie. I think I'll call the drawing We're going to get rid of the letter S at the beginning and just we'll call this guy Knickers. Well, nerds, that is going to be the end of this episode. Stay tuned for more content. I hope this was pretty enjoyable to watch. And I'll catch each and every one of you nerds later, so thanks for watching.
Dork alert!
You know, it actually makes total sense for me to draw a happy guy, to do a drawing of a happy male in a business suit. Uh, Snickers as a human, specifically a male that I drew. So yeah, it really does makes complete sense to draw a happy guy, and that's because Snickers satisfies. You see what I did there? Yeah, he had himself a Snickers bar before his job interview, and he's getting ready for his first day of work. And after eating a Snickers bar, he's all happy and proud of himself because he is looking forward to making a good amount of money. And the slogan of Snickers is, "You're not you when you're hungry, Snickers satisfies."